everyone. Multiverse. Whatever you don't have, you have that particular thing in the next world. I think, therefore I am. मैं सोचता हूँ इसलिए मैं हूँ.
Who is having a life in which there's nothing to do except living in a four walls. Most of the women are migrating to another city, to another country. But what are the reasons behind it?
Hi everyone. Guys, today we are going to go with a topic, and that's quite new for us. That is multiverse. Okay, so I want a group presentation to take place just right there. So let's call Team Tanvi. Let's have a big hand with Team Tanvi.
Imagine you're watching a movie and the main character has to take any important decision. So, where there are different kinds of decisions there. Yeah, and what if I tell you that there is another version of that movie, and the main character made and another decision there? That is just in movies. It's in real life too. So welcome to Multiverse. Here my team are going to tell you about multiverse. The multiverse word is an idea that there are many universes in the world where are different decisions and the many more things are happening. So yeah.
Multiverse. This is a particular topic which we have learned or listened in many movies or in many stories. But the oldest story of this era or of this particular land was Ramayana. In that story as well, the multiverse is mentioned. How? Do you know that when all the Ramayana was ended, so Ramji was going to his like place, Vaikunth again. Okay, at that particular time, we all know that we all know that Hanumanji cannot go, and for making him confused, or for I would say that letting him go for that particular place so he can go, Ramji said to him that go and bring one ring from Patallo. Okay, we all know this particular story. And when he went, so there was many rings. That's why he got confused and late. And that's why the king of Patal said that you are not the only Hanuman who came here to take the ring. That concept or that theory shows the concept of multiverse. That there are many universe, there are many person. Like if I am standing here, so there are many multiverse where I am standing here only. Okay, where the story is just going like this, where every person is living their another life. So this kind of conspiracy theories prove that multiverse is there. And I would say that if multiverse got proven, so it will be the great opportunity and possibility for human beings to explore more things.
As he stated about ancient time of the Ramayana, means the concept of multiverse is not related to our ancient time only. It's also exists today. Have you noticed that you have seen yourself in your dreams sometime? And by the conspiracy theory of the scientists stated that you're not the only version you are seeing in your dreams, that it's you. That's also the portal which opens every night when you are seeing yourself, which connects your version to the another version of you. That's not only you. Whenever you see some of the things related to you, it's not only you. It's also the another version which is looking at you, and you are consisting yourself that you are not only the version of you. Scientists has also stated that this version of multiverse, it's not related to the humanity only. It's related to the each one of the living being which has been living in this earth for so many times. And another thing is that if I connect this theory with the another concept of the philosophy named as solipsism, the father of this theory named as Rene Descartes, who has also stated that I think, therefore I am. मैं सोचता हूँ इसलिए मैं हूँ. And if you are thinking that you are and you are considering multiverse as just a myth, then I just want to say you are thinking that's why you are existing. That means that your brain has created you, and if your brain has created you by your thoughts, it means that you haven't got any physical existence. And if you hasn't got any physical existence, then on which behalf you are considering that multiverse concept isn't there? At the last, I just want to say, I think, therefore I am. That's it.
But at the same confusing. Why? Because interesting a person who always want to explore new things. Just take an example. Whatever you have in your life or whatever you don't have in your life just got reciprocal in another world. Means whatever you don't have, you have that particular thing in the next world. And whatever you have, you don't have that particular thing. Go with another concepts. Like for example, if you are boy here, In another world, you are a girl and you are living the life a girl lives. Just take an example. There's a world, or in our India, boys can roam outside in the night. But in another world, it's opposite. Or if not opposite, it's confusing. Okay. This is the power, or this is the interesting thing about multiverse. So it can possible, or it is possible in multiverse. That's why in the multiverse, every possibility or every reality is like opens the door of new discoveries. Thank you, guys.
Let's call the next group that's going to present a group presentation on life of a prisoner. So let's have a big hand for Team Lakshmi.
The prison is not a place to punish, it's a place to reform. Hi everyone, myself Vishesh, and here I have a team. Actually, we are going to present a topic, the life of prisoner.
So, guys, what do you think about a life of prisoner? A prison who is always in a jail and who is having nothing to do with it, and who is restricted with his freedom, and who is having a life in which he has nothing to do except living in a four walls. That is a life of prison. Absolutely right. And how a life of prisons work? They have nothing to do. He has no dreams, and he has nothing in his life because his one mistake in life turned his whole destiny of life. That's what a prison life. As we are bound to do many things we truly we don't want to do, but we are bound to do that because socially we are tied with that. We have some responsibility that for that, to fulfill them we have to do that. We actually desire, we have no time. We have even not the time to think about on that. We are just doing our 9 to 5 job. We are just completing our responsibility. We are obeying other are saying. So we are living life like a prisoner. We have not any opinion, not any suggestion. We we just have to do.
Apart from this, let's have a look on a sentence. Every prisoner has a story. Do we listen? Or every prisoner is not a criminal. It's a simply he's a poor. So let me explain first. The first one. Every means the first one is like let me give the example of the National Mandela. You must be knowing about him. The first president of Africa who was arrested just because of his means he wanted to have freedom, not for him only but for uh, the same as like him. So actually he got for 27 years he was captured in prison. Was he a criminal? No. Let me tell you one more thing. How I told every criminal is not a criminal, he's just a poor. What makes a guy to steal something? What makes a guy to do a crime? Means if he's happy, he's having everything like money or something, he's not gonna do something like any crime. But at that point, a guy who's a poor, at that time, he will have something in his mind like, yes, I means I have to eat something, so I have to do something. If he's not getting help, also he's for sure he's going to have a means thought that yes, I have to steal something like money.
So you might be thinking that he talked about patient's life, she talked about human life. How they both connected? This is a twist of this topic. We are thinking a person is a prisoner who was actually in the prison, as I started in my speech. But no, many of us are in prison. You, me, and us. We are prisoner. You guys saying I am a prisoner? What I did? I am not a criminal. So prisoner is a person who did crime. So what crime did you did that at 8 o'clock you have to be in the school sharp? And what crime did you had that you have to be in tuition at 5 sharp? Then what crime your parents did? They have to earn money every month. And what crime did we did that we have to follow the same ritual, same timetable, same schedule right from our birth to death of the life? What kind of crime we did? But we are a prisoner because our definition of prison is that if he is not free, then who among us is free after 8 to go outside and roam here and there? No one. We are here also restricted by society, by rituals, by our orthodox mentality, and that's the life of prisoners. And you know, most fun fact of this, most of us don't know that, and we are not aware of that we are the prisoners. Thank you.
Hi, prisoners. I hope you have understood what this team wanted to share. So, next, I would want brain drain to be there.
Oh, you just migrated in urban area. Why?
Yes, because I didn't get the best school in the rural area there. By the way, why you are here?
Oh, you know what? I'm doing the work here in McDonald's, and that is so hectic. You know what McDonald's means? There was a Tanish. Even,
Tanish?
yes, he migrated to another city, and I
Where
must
is-
have a number of him. Let's call him. Hello.
No, after a long time.
Yes, I was thinking that what you are doing right now, because I have got the same job, and we were we were just finding job at the same time.
Okay, do you don't know that I get a visa of Amsterdam? And now I'm working as a GM in McDonald's. And
So-
I'm earning good. Like,
How-
I'm earning $8 per hour. And you?
I get salary or kind of wages only.
I said you. Come in.
But why migration is increasing?
Okay, so you must have seen about, or you must have listened about the migrate. But why migration is increasing or on the peak? So let me tell you first of all the meaning of migration. Migration basically means when a person or any individual migrates from another city, another country, from another country, like from one country to another, for earning purpose and for some better opportunities too. But you will be fascinated to know that there is 28 or to 29% of migration happening in India. This is the data of 2020 to 21. And you know what? The out of this 27 is like 28% is total, and most of the women's are migrating to another city, to another country. But what are the reasons behind it?
I am a student, but I don't like my education system because one of my villager said that if you want to earn a lot of money, I mean a lot of money, then open a private school. You will get. So this is the business of today's era, where you can just give a education in some amount and you can live your life happily. But what about the students? What about the youth, which is going to be the future of our country? Are they developing themselves? Because in today's era education quality of education has been reduced, and you can say we will not get anything which is important. We don't get any practical learnings which is required for the development of country. That's why the reason is I came here from a rural area to urban areas, and even though right now also I'm not getting any proper school. So that's why if you know any better school, so please do let me know. The next reason is
Oh, the next reason is what is the motive to live in India? When our women, our mother, ancestors are not safe. When we don't have water to drink in future, when we don't have fresh fruits, vegetables to eat in future, when we don't have good air to breathe in India, it causes 20% increasing of migration of people every year. So, first, let us talk about the crimes. When the rape cases are increasing about 70% since 2006, and it is a huge ratio where the women are not getting justice. The files are on the corner and getting dirty. Secondly, now the people are too greedy that for for their daily needs, they're using the resources. And I think in the future we don't have any resources left for our next generation.
Why the people like Sundar Pichai is becoming the owner of another companies, but why of not our individuals? They are hiring another company, but they are not taking initiative to just develop or establish their own company, because we believe that our another thing or another country's opportunity is far better. We are believing that our infrastructure is not good, and yeah, it is. It is not good. So we need to focus on the development of the infrastructures. We need to focus on the mindset. People are migrating because of social and cultural mindset too. This is not the one sided, this is two sided, and government public both have to take the initiative that we have to improve ourselves. We have to improve our basic things or basic needs, like taking care of our environment and all. This is not the deed of any governmental institutions. So once we will take care of it, then for sure we will get the environment to live, and also after taking care the institutions, schools, colleges by government only, we will get the good infrastructures to live here. We will not get any thing or any reasons to migrate to another country, and that's why we are getting in another country, where that is the reason that why we are getting job in another country, because we are studying here, and still we are getting the job from another country, because we must have youth power. So I just want to say that believe in our youth power too, because we are not the winning. Thank you.